everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Toy with Tower Defense. So today we're going to be talking about the new event that's coming up, which will be the pencil event. So another big event is going to be happening soon. I think everybody is excited for that. Now, if you remember a while back, we had the Kuwak units, and that was a very fun event. Now we're going to be having the pencil units. Also, I feel like I should add, I'm starting to get better and better with videos. As you can see, now we have a bit, as you can hear, now we have a bit of music. So, obviously, that's copyright free. Me don't want to get copyrighted, okay? It's that bad. So, we have nice music that you can finally listen to when I do awkward pauses like this. Okay, so, with that being said, I'm going to be showing you two things. One, things that I have designed on my own, kind of like concept art about what it's going to be like what units we're going to have. It's basically only the units and what rarity I think it will be. And then, we will also have, like, the units that have been shown and are confirmed to be in there. So, let's just go ahead and... This is going to require a lot of editing, so this is going to be pretty editing time consuming video for Mr. Handsome Kevin G over here, but that's besides the point, okay? Let's get into what's going to be coming in the pencil update. So, Editor Kevin, go ahead and show that already. This is the normal Pencil Man, and he will be included in the update. This is not concept art, this is official. This is another Pencil Man, and I'm just gonna call him Blaster Pencil Man. This is the coolest one by far, which, as I was saying, this is the coolest one by far, which is the Pencil Mech, aka C-Pen. So this is my first concept. I think that the Pencil Man is going to be a rare unit. Basically, it's just the same exact unit, but with a blaster, I think it's going to be a legendary. Personally, I think that the C-Pen would be a mythic, and I think he'd be pretty good. This is the Hammer Pencil Man, and I think he'd be a bit better than the Axe upgraded Titan Speaker. This is the large pencil, and I think, personally, that he would do damage, and he would give a bit of a damage boost, like 15%, since he's seen helping out the Alliance members in the show. I feel like, if anything, this one is the most likely one to appear, the creator Pencil Man, and I think he would have an ability, but we'll talk about that at the end. So I do hope that you enjoyed, and what does that sound? And guess what? This is my last piece of concept art, a new Ultimate Titan Pencil Woman! And she also has an ability. And this ability will be for the Titan Pencil Woman, which is the ability Titan, which will spawn in the Titan C-Pen. This one is from the creator Pencil, and it will spawn a bunch of Pencilmen. So for the first level, it would be regular, second would be large, third would be the hammer, and then the last one would be like the regular C-Pen. So that was all of my predictions. Please do let me know in the comments down below if you thought they were good, if you thought they were bad, or maybe you think that they won't be adding a unit, but other than that, I got everything right. Now, with that being said, there was one unit that they didn't add, which I will talk about in a minute. But I do want to talk about what I think the DPS will be for, all of the units, if they do happen. So, I think that the first unit will be an Epic, doing like, I think 10k DPS. Let me check, make sure, because I think that's what they're usually doing nowadays. Yeah, around like 10k DPS, I think that might be good. 16k DPS max. Now, let's talk about the legendary. I think that would do something like 24k damage. And then for the first mythic, which will be the C-Pen, I'm not going to say Mech Pencil because I think that's a bit funny. I feel like he might do like 50k DPS, which will not be at the top if I'm not mistaken. The one that is at the top is the smooth toilet, but I think it would be beating the torch just by a tiny bit. Yeah, definitely. Now, something I do want to mention, I am doing giveaways, and basically you have a chance to get the old Godry. All you gotta do is just find the secret word in the video. Basically, what will happen is I will have a tiny text, not tiny text, sorry. I will whisper like a word. For example, this is for example, okay? Don't comment this. The word is secret. And if I say something like that, you go ahead and comment it down below and just read me your username. Now, about the second mythical, let's see. I think it would be like a booster. I think I already said that. Boosting like 15% damage boost. I think he would do like something like 85k DPS. Kind of like the new mythic, just like a bit worse. Then, let's see. Hold on, let me make sure. I think the damage boost is like 20%. Let me go ahead and see. Yep, okay. 20% it is indeed. And then I'm assuming that the DJ TV is like 25%. Yep. Okay, let's see. Now, about the Godry, first things first, personally, we're gonna start off with the first one. The, Hammer Pencil Man. I think he would do like, let's see, I have every single Godry, so I think he would be like in between the axe and the, in between the axe and the boss toilet? Yeah. Okay, in between axe and boss toilet, it would be doing like 125k DPS maybe? Maybe like splash, because it has like a hammer. Maybe it does kind of like explosion a bit. I don't know exactly about that, I'm gonna be honest. Now let's see what else. Oh yeah, the second mythic, the creator Pencil Man. Now something that I do want to note, it has the ability, which is the pencil army ability, if I remember correctly, and that would spawn in like a bunch of pencils. So I think that he would do like 120k DPS, and then his army would do like an extra 20k DPS, leaving him at like 140k. Kind of like at the top. I think that would be fair for the unit. Yeah, I think that's good. Now, let's see. What about the ultimate? Okay, everybody's curious about that. What do I think? Personally, I think that the ultimate would be like at the bottom. I was going to say that it's going to be between like the Ult Drill and Ult Clock, but we know that she's not good with close range, and you gotta be with close range for the units. So I think that there's a high possibility that she wouldn't be able to block any stuns. I feel like that could happen. So I think she would be like the worst ultimate out of all of them. Also, if I remember correctly, I remember hearing something about ultimate drill being reworked. So that's interesting. How much DPS does it do? Yeah, because I forgot. I need to mention DPS. Okay, yeah, I think that the ultimate Titan Pencil Woman could do like 130k DPS. And then remember, you have Titan ability, which would spawn in the giant mech Titan C-Pen counter Titan thingamajiggy, and I think that would do like 30k DPS, and then he would probably have like 2 million health. I feel like he would be very strong, and he would have like infinite stun blocks. Like, he wouldn't be able to get stunned at all, because if you remember, he can just copy abilities. So he could copy the large razor shield ability, which, I'm kind of thinking about that right now, and that is actually like such a cool thing So I do hope that they do incorporate the mech. Counter Titan, because I'm gonna be honest, I was trying to find out a way to incorporate him, and if anything, I was going to change it to like make the Titan. What's the name? I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, Titan Pencil Woman. I was gonna make the Titan Pencil Woman like a Godry, and then like have the ultimate. Like, I was thinking there wasn't gonna be an ultimate, but I decided to make one. And I was also thinking that I could do like a C-Pen Counter Titan, but in the end, I just didn't go with the decision, and I think that that's actually pretty cool. I do think that the ability is pretty cool. It would last. You would have to wait like 10 minutes after doing it. Now, one thing that I'm gonna be honest, I was also thinking about adding the pencil helicopter. But they didn't add the clock helicopter, so there was no. Okay, you're too rich. Okay, that is physically impossible. Okay, that's way too much grinding. Like, how? Level 17. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna be able to get on the Crayons leaderboard. I mean, I got there like once or twice, and then I just never took a picture of that. And that's probably my biggest regret now. So, yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, that's not fun for me. But that's A-okay, okay? Now, I do want to mention this. Okay, if you're seeing this, you've probably already watched the whole video, and if you could like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. That would help me out a ton. I don't know if I've already said this. I may have said this once, but I'm going to say it again. We are trying to get to 100K. We want to get that play button. To be honest, I've always wanted that play button. So if you could just subscribe, it only takes like 2 seconds out of your day, and it would help out a ton. And if you do decide to subscribe, thank you very, very much. Also, I do hope that you have a lot of luck finding the hidden word inside the video. So, what else could we talk about? Oh, yeah, so I think I've said, yeah, I have definitely said this. There's going to be a crate, so I know that. There's also going to be, like, pencil levels. It's not going to be like an event pass. Obviously, I think, if I remember correctly, I remember on one of the owner's lives, he said something about like he's a scripter not scripter. I don't know. One of his team members, because I don't want to say like scripter and then I'm wrong, but I remember hearing that one of his teammates were, I think, making a map, and then they just like stopped. And so I think there might be a map. Like I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. That's also a bit of a prediction. So who knows how they're gonna do it? But I am kind of surprised that pencils came out before drills. But I mean, in a way, it kind of makes sense. So you know what? I do hope that we get an ultimate. If we get an ultimate, that would be very cool. And hopefully it doesn't happen like in the Santa event, where if you only have 5 units in the crate, you have like a higher chance to get like that ultimate, because then I feel like a lot of people are gonna be mad because that ultimate's going to exist a lot more than the others. I mean, you could trade a couple of them, but you know what? We just have to wait and see. I do hope that you liked my predictions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And that was me, Kipper G. See you soon.